When I first came to First Choice, I was greeted, everything was fairly simple. I got taken back and explained, I guess, everything that they do here. Me coming in for an abortion. That was just what I thought that this place was. And speaking to everyone about my situation, it later just became about finding out that there were more options, and I was able to leave with information and know that that wasn't the only solution, because I was 18 at the time, young, starting my life, barely starting to work, so I had no idea that how I would even fit this in pregnancy-wise to my life. I just thought that there's no way that I could do it on my own. I wasn't very close to my family, so being pregnant was just completely blindsiding for me. I remember it just being a safe place to tell them, exactly what happened and how it happened, and it wasn't pressure ever. So I really enjoyed that part of it. I guess it wasn't real to me till, even with the video, because we saw a video on how if I were to proceed with that being my decision, that, I was just zoned out. Like, I was just convinced that that was what I was doing. So nothing I saw or heard was gonna change me until I had the ultrasound here. And that was life-changing for me because, I consider myself very thick-skinned and hard-headed and very stubborn to stuff. But yeah, she was just like a friend in there telling me, specifically what we were doing and what was going on. So, the heartbeat, I was still looking away, didn't want to see anything. And it wasn't until she's like, oh, you don't want to look at the screen? He has your nose. I'm like, there's no way, he's crazy. Like, how could an ultrasound, see that? And then them telling me I was only 9 weeks. Like, it's just, to me, like, that's nothing. Like, that's not really, I was young. I read at first, I didn't really know what to expect. And I looked over to the screen, and it was a very vivid human being that was my child on the screen inside of me. So that's when I knew that was no way that there was no other choice, which was weird because I thought that was the only choice. So yeah, it was very ironic and easy to say this now. Everything was just so smooth because this place is the place that told me how to do Medicaid and how to, look for sources of help that are out there in the community. And my abortion has affected me just in the way of living with guilt and mostly just doubt that I could have anything good for myself. I would say to someone that's considering abortion, that there are options, and just to give a fair amount of time to every option there are. I would say to the donors that it is extremely important what you're doing, and we're blessed to have people like you that are caring and thoughtful and take the time to put resources like this together, because they are huge, and I'm sure so many people feel the same. To have something like this, a safe place to come to and not feel judged and be heard and being told that there are so many other options and choices for you.